Yeah, so what do you guys think that hip-hop is like going to a turn where everybody's kind of a carbon copy of everyone looks the same, dreads, backwards hat, white tees, now it's tight jeans, costume jewelry. I personally don't agree with that.
I miss the Busta Rhymes days where you gotta give me some more, everybody clothes.
He brought something unique to the table.
But see, I think though, I mean you see that, but that's what I think the mainstream gives you. I just think it's such a big, hip hop or rap music is so big, you just don't hear or see the cats that's dressed different,
Right.
that's doing other stuff and like that. And then honestly, to some degree, it's kind of like that every era. When Run DMC had on the Adidas shit, everybody started rocking the shell.
Yeah.
Hip hop not gonna sell nowadays trying to do it as characteristic as they used to do it back then. You can't come into the game saying I'm gonna wear loud colors and see if I stand out.
But actually, you probably could, because in a way that'll give you room to define yourself as your own kind of artist. You know what I mean? When you want to go against the grain of what everyone else is trying to do at the current time, it kind of makes you the standout cat at that time.
Is rap music now for because I love music, or more because I need a hustle? And when you come to just talking about hustle, if a label or whoever is or this corporate sponsor telling you look like that, sound like that, that's what most of the kids are gonna do.
Movements. It's no individualism. It's all been these group movements, hyphy, jerk movement. Then you got the dirty south movement. So you got a movement that's on. Everyone's trying to do that.
But the individualism doesn't seem to be getting the check. But the check is coming from being like, I look just like him.
Right, exactly.
We all from the same area.
Yeah, but at the same time, none of those artists really last because
they don't last.
When that group is over and when it's done and it's faded, so do them artists. You be like, what happened?
I can't really blame the artists. I'm gonna blame the corporate world. I definitely think corporate
putting the
kind of
bug
like,
in there.
you gotta put the bug in there because they're telling them, we gotta do it sellable. You got people online all day now looking to see what kind of fads are going out.
So I think if the artists step up and start doing though, they start bringing something to the table that's more unique, more individualized, then the labels can't control it because it's only them and they control it because it's their idea.
My question is this though: do we ever see a day for do we ever see a day for rap music when the originality comes back and that's in the forefront, like back in the day, versus just the same carbon copy shit we always see?
I think we're kind of in that phase right now. I think the fans are tired of being tricked. I think the fans are kind of catching on. They're knowing, like, if you look right now, a lot of the fans want to gear towards something that's independent and helping that and saying I was a part of that when he first started. I mean, you have to also look at it the way that they market it to us. Like if at the time the corporations, the Sprites and Acura commercials, of all you're seeing is this movement of this genre of music, of course the fans that don't know any better to know the difference jump on that. So it's kind of like one of the things, like you say, it does keep hip hop alive. It keeps us moving and it keeps us moving and has to keep us innovative to create something new to keep going on. Or else
I think it's a good thing that's going to make us be more innovative and more creative when you come down to music, because you kind of got to like put something more than just say I'm just a musician now. You gotta be a musician, you gotta be an artist, you gotta be a businessman, you gotta be your own marketing team.
And actually I think the future mogul is the latest movement. Everybody wants to be a mogul.
You have to be a movement yourself.
The bad thing that makes everybody want to start a movement, and that makes, because you're gonna have a lot of bad ideas, and that's gonna thin out the quality of what the music that's coming out. Now you got just one word hook movement, tattoo movement, tight jean, costume jewelry. That's fading out. So now we gotta wait another 6 months for something new to come around. What do you guys think about the originality hip hop has now versus back in the day? It's definitely lacking.
Oh, it's lacking.
It's lacking a lot because it's not a lot of outlets of originality to find it. Like back in the day, the genres were real diverse, and Wu-Tang didn't sound like Dre and Snoop, and Dre and Snoop didn't sound like Warren G, maybe to a degree, but it wasn't really full on. And Warren G didn't sound like Tribe Called Quest, and we'll keep going. And Tribe Called Quest didn't sound like Busta Rhymes, even though they were family.
Right?
You know what I mean? So
do you think we've seen all the genres of hip hop?
I mean, think about hip hop. Hip hop doesn't have a definitive line right now.
Do you think so?
I would say
I haven't seen nothing new, so I can't really say if there's anything.
From like MF Doom to Danny Brown to Drake, I mean, all that shit is different. You know what I mean? Like, but it's hip hop. If you're rapping just a little bit, you got auto tune on it, but it's a dubstep beat. That's gonna be classified as hip hop. But is that really hip hop?